evening. My name is Catherine Colbert, and I'm running to be your next Railroad Commissioner here in Texas. A little about me. I live in Houston, where I work in oil and gas. I am a process safety engineer, which means I spend my days making sure my company is following the rules that we have so that all of our workers go home safely at the end of their shift and that all of our communities are protected. That is what I have built my career on. I have been doing process safety for over 25 years, and I am excited to be able to expand that to the entire state of Texas. When we're looking at the questions we were given tonight, as far as the federal government and their reach here into Texas, remember that we lead the nation in oil and gas production, which means a lot of the regulations started here. The EPA takes a lot of input from industry, and so we have an outsized voice already. Talking with many people in industry, many of the leaders there, they want a nice, steady platform. They want to know what they're dealing with so that they can plan for the future. So that involves, yes, agencies like the EPA having a set of rules that are enforced everywhere to give that equal playing field. And that means we need a railroad commission that is also going to enforce those rules equally with all of the companies across Texas, not giving an unfair advantage to companies that give campaign donations and things like that. As far as water goes, as Hogg said, yes, water is so important. It is, we all know, we've seen all the news reports how we're going to run out of water here in Texas. So we need to be more creative. We need industry to help. They, these big oil and gas companies have great research and development departments. Let's get them to help figure out how to deal with their own waste, pick up after themselves, right? We all learned that in kindergarten, pick up after yourself. So let's have the companies do that and work with them to, again, level the playing field so that we can all have good, drinkable water across the whole state. As I said, I am a process safety engineer. I am a licensed chemical engineer, which means I have spent years and years studying and working in industry to get that certification. I am the only one in the race with a licensed professional engineering with a license. And on top of that, I also have a law degree. So that's important when we're dealing with regulations so that we can, A, know how things work in industry, and B, know how we can enforce those rules to make it fair for everyone. So again, my name is Catherine Colbert, and I look forward to your vote on March 3rd for Railroad Commissioner. Thank you.